As a child, whenever the entertainment world got her down, Britney retreated to her home in Tangipahoa Parish. But her workload and the stress of being America's virgin plaything became too much. The first cracks in Britney's flawless facade came when she was caught breaking the Baptist rules she supposedly lived by.
In early 2000, she gets photographed smoking and drinking, and it's against her image of, I'm a virgin, I don't smoke, I don't drink.
The floodgates opened in 2003 with a double blow to Britney's psyche. First, her ambitious mother finally divorced her father. And then, Britney's boy band boyfriend, Justin Timberlake, hinted that their storybook romance was more than innocent on national TV.
Britney has always said good morals mean waiting to have sex until after you've been married. Did you and she live up to this during your relationship?
Sure. Sure.
I really thought that I was going to be with him for the rest of my life. I did.
Ew, I'm embarrassed. Can we stop?
And at New Year 2004, Britney dropped a bomb on her fans by marrying a boy from back home.
What's it feel like to be married to Britney Spears? What are you talking about, man? What do you mean, what's it feel like? It don't feel like to me, you know?
Jason Alexander was a country boy just like Britney's father, and the kind of man Lynn Spears would never let near her daughter. Everyone back home knew about Jason's reputation and about him having a crush on the prettiest girl at Park Lane High.
He had always wanted to date Britney. He had a crush on her, but didn't like the fact that I was dating a girl from his town.
Tell me about Jason Alexander, just because.
Tell me about Jason.
Well, he's a nice guy. I mean, he's good looking.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah.
He's fun. He's crazy. He's good crazy.
And he's good looking.
Instead of courting her hometown hunk at Nyla's, Britney and Jason hooked up in her first-class hotel room, high above the Las Vegas Strip.
She had said she had to ask me something, and she really didn't know how. And she just came out and asked me if I'd like to go get married. And I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, it'd be a great idea. Nothing about this situation was funny to me. I was serious about everything I said and done.
As soon as Jason and Britney got hitched, Lynn Spears went into asset protection mode, convincing Britney to end the marriage only 55 hours after it began.
After the quickie Las Vegas wedding, the poop hit the fan. Lynn went insane. They sent like an army of lawyers pouring into Vegas.
We just received a decree of annulment. There is no marriage now. They're both very happy that they've made the decision that they made to annul the marriage.
They knew I wasn't going to read what I signed. But they had it making it sound like, when it blows over, you two can work this thing out.
But when it was over, the only thing Jason got to keep was his memories.
Well, a lot of people think, that I was paid off or I got some kind of settlement or whatnot, but zero.
Are you seeking any property or money?
I would doubt that very sincerely. He was very much in agreement with this.
Every time I pull up in my car, Britney bought you that, huh? I'm like...
By marrying Jason, Britney may have been seeking revenge on the advisors who sold her as an untouchable virgin. And somewhere, deep inside, on the mother who agreed to market her as a baby-faced sex bomb.
When you look at Britney, what has her life been like? She's been managed. She's been managed by her mother, managed by managers, managed by the media. And so here she has a moment of freedom and a moment of self-choice, and she goes, you guys can't control who I am. You can't control what I do. I can do whatever I want.
Once Britney became the proud mother of a bouncing baby Federline, she seemed to enjoy a brief period of domestic bliss.
Dear fans, we are ecstatic to announce the birth of our son. Everyone's happy, healthy, and doing wonderful. Love, Britney.
And Kevin, yo.
Shut up.
What?
When she married Jason Alexander in 2004, Britney had started down the slippery slope that was sure to ruin her virginal image once and for all.
I think her fans have been turned off lately ever since she had that 55-hour marriage to Jason Alexander. People don't really know what is going on with you. What is it that you want? Who are you?
The reborn Britney rebelled like the small-town teen she'd been before her fame exploded, and before her sexuality was packaged and sold to the rest of the world.
Britney, come on! Britney, right up here! Britney, this way, please, Britney! 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 Britney!
And when she met Kevin Earl Federline, Britney found her soulmate, who was also coming out of a previous relationship.
He is boyfriend with Shar Jackson. They have a kid. They get pregnant with another kid, and while she's pregnant with the second kid, Kevin Federline starts going out with Britney Spears. It sounds like something from divorce court, you know.
Just like Britney's father, Kevin was no stranger to bad debts. Before he met Brit, K-Fed bounced a check for his rent and got an eviction notice from the sheriff.
Britney's family did not like Kevin at all. They just thought that he was after her money.
When she married Kevin, Britney's biological clock was ticking. Now that she was 23, it was time to start making babies.
Britney Spears has always said, even before Kevin, that she wanted to be a young mom.
I would love to have a family. They become your life. It's not all about you anymore, and you have a focus that's so beautiful.
Maybe she wanted a break. She wanted to see what it was like to be somebody's wife, not to be on tour all the time, to really have the domesticated kind of life that she maybe always wanted.
So when Kevin finally gave Britney what she always wanted, her transformation was complete.
Finally, the wait is over. Us Weekly reports that Britney Spears has given birth to a baby boy.
Is having a baby a good career move for Britney? No. But is it a good personal growth move? Yeah, absolutely, because Britney has been controlled by her mom and her managers ever since she was like 9 years old. By having a baby, you can't take that away from her.
I think that's what we're seeing a lot of Britney's life right now, is the pendulum swing of having been controlled and contained so much by what other people have decided is right for her.
But Britney's honeymoon period with her new family didn't last.
As soon as she gave birth to Sean in September of 2005, we really started to see the cracks in the marriage. She really was devoted to being a mom to Sean, and he, Kevin Federline, really wanted to go out and party with his friends. She went ballistic. She kicked him out of the house. She cut off his credit cards and had 2 of his cars towed away.
With Britney's private life making headlines for all the wrong reasons, her fans were left wondering if this was a cry for help.
She really has lost some luster as far as her career is concerned. She married a backup dancer who left his pregnant girlfriend. I have to wonder, is this the kind of person I want to look up to?
I think that can be very disturbing and disillusioning to fans who do put her on a pedestal, and I think she has some responsibility in that.
Despite her absence from the music scene, the global obsession with all things Britney has continued, only now it's turned toxic.
When Britney Spears first became a household name, she was this sweet young girl from Louisiana, but that really has changed as she's gotten older. She's become an adult, and people don't really know if they like Britney Spears as an adult.
She possibly is even more famous than she was in 1999. Problem is, her fame has outstripped her product as an artist, and that's not a good thing, because then it's hard to become famous or legitimate again for your music.
The risk for Britney is now. The next 5 years is a really risky time in her life when she's got to decide a lot of issues as a mother, as a wife, as a performer, and frankly as a person who has a lot of baggage.
The story of Britney's secret childhood is a tale of a country girl made good, then turned inside out by fame. And wherever Britney's adult life takes her, the people back home know that their favorite daughter is going to be just fine.
I know for a fact she's a very kind, sweet, loving girl, and she has good parents, and they did a good job. And sure, she may make the Hollywood gossip column sometime, but we know deep down she's still the same Britney.